podcast. I'm Zena.
And I'm Danny.
And today we have some very juicy topics for everyone. My favourite topic that I have is, do you have a crush on someone other than your partner at the moment? And if you do, why? What do they have that your partners don't have? Do you want to act on it? And if you don't, how are you going to forget about it?
Yeah.
Have you got a crush on anyone other than Aaron?
No, not at the moment.
No?
Lazy at the moment.
Yeah, lazy at the moment. Yeah. You don't have like fantasy about anyone?
No, because we're still in that kind of like obsessed with each other
dovey,
phase.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't really like, I don't even notice men or women at the moment.
We won't tell him like if you do. Is it me?
No.
You still love me. And what's your topic?
My topics are the craziest way you have found out someone has been cheating on you.
Okay.
I
actually forgot what your topic was. Oh, yeah. I'm getting ready for the
craziest way you found out how a partner was cheating on you. And the other one was, is there anything that you've learned from our podcast? Maybe anything at all.
Yeah. Oh, my other one was Yelp review your exes.
Yes.
Got a few in, but we'll leave them to the end.
Yeah.
We'll leave them to the end if we have time, because the people fancying other people that they shouldn't.
I know. I got loads in for the cheating now. I didn't get very much from learning from us from the pod, so clearly we're not very good educators.
No. Well, we're not. What did we expect when we asked that question?
Yeah, well, I was hoping they'd get some sort of fucking sex tip or something.
That was our ego going, do you know what?
No, but you know what it was? Somebody had tagged us, and so people were looking for recommendations on podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
And somebody had tagged us on TikTok recommending our pod, saying that they've learned so much from our pod.
What did they learn?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I was just like, oh, that's sweet. So it just kind of made me think, I wonder, has anybody else got any tips or tricks from the pod? But clearly not. Like,
yeah. Oh,
so it was kind of upsetting and a blow to the ego.
Yeah, probably. Who did we think we are anyway, asking that? Seriously, what have you learned from us, guys? Imagine.
Mushrooms are fun.
Yeah, take drugs.
Take drugs.
Yeah, that's what people have learned.
Do you want to kick this off then?
Yeah, we had loads of recaps in
about
Jade and mine episode, but we're not going to get through that. But someone did write in and say that they watched it with their partner and that they had learned a lot from me and Jade.
Oh.
Yeah, that like they had a bit of a troubling relationship, and then watching me and Jade, they kind of like got tips, and they said that they know what they need to do now.
But that's good though, because your and Jade relationship, you were both kind of went into it in a very difficult time in both your lives.
Oh, definitely.
And it was a very difficult relationship for a long time till you've learned how to communicate with each other properly. Yeah. And now you've got over the worst of it. And I find like a lot of people give up in them stages and you didn't, and you've come out the other end. So I think it was really good for people, you know, that are still trying to work a relationship while having unresolved trauma and stuff from other relationships or other things that have happened in their life, and maybe just to show to them that you can come out the other end, but you do have to put the work in.
Oh, definitely. And so much. We got together too soon.
Yeah, you did.
Do you know what I mean?
But the two of you had a trauma bond, like, to be fair.
Yeah.
And the two of you were just kind of thrown into deep end in the midst of a heap of other drama that was going on.
Like, the two of us were going through our own breakups and trying to comfort each other while trying to be together.
Your ex-partners as well.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then the whole thing, then me ma getting cancer. So it was not smooth. Like, we absolutely fucking killed each other. Do you know what I mean?
But yous obviously seen something in each other, and yous knew that that was the right person you need to be with, and you persevered. So I think that's
definitely
a good thing for people to see.
Yeah. But people, I just thought it was
today
funny.
on Zena Pod.
Today on our therapy session, I just thought it was funny, like, people learning it. It's real surreal to hear people say good things about me and Jade and that they've learned something because of the toxicness that has been in the relationship. So it's like, oh, do you know what I mean? It's
nice.
a great sign.
It is a good sign. And you've come out the other end. And I think that's important for people to see, to just not give up. Like, when times are fucking hard. If you feel like this is the right person, but it's really hard. Yeah. It's not always a case of it's the wrong person.
Oh, should we get married and all now, apparently?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, picking out engagement rings.
Stunning.
I know. Anyway, would you
I'm
like
excited.
to start, or will I start?
You start.
Right. Okay. So, my topic once again. Do you have a crush on someone other than your partner? Okay. I watched my boyfriend kiss another man. Ooh, Danny's into it already.
Is that what they said?
No.
Oh.
I watched my boyfriend kiss another man. They were both shirtless and I felt really strangely attracted to them. Ooh. I feel bad because people go off on rants about fantasizing gay men, but maybe I'm overthinking. But yeah, I would pay to see more.
You're not overthinking.
No.
Like you're what you're into is what you're into. You're not overly sexualizing anything. If you see something that you're into that makes your fanny flutter, it makes your fanny flutter. Don't fucking overthink it. Absolutely everything in this world is sexualized.
Yeah.
There's people that like to fuck a tree and they sexualize a tree. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's so true. Yeah. People do.
Everything is sexualized. Yeah. Everybody has a kink for everything in this fucking world.
Can you imagine fucking a branch?
Yeah, you'd want it'd have to be hollow. Well, I don't have a penis actually, so.
No.
Why did my brain straight away go to a penis?
I don't know, but a branch going inside a vagina.
Oh Lord, that would be
Do you know
painful.
what I mean? Like,
unless it was a nice piece of driftwood, because that's quite soft and
imagine
smooth. Yeah, but do you ever see driftwood? Like, it's real smooth.
Yeah, and light.
And
maybe a polished varnish one. Oh my God, do you know the first ever known dildos were wood and stone?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, stone.
Yeah. So
imagine stone would be heavy.
Dildos date back to the Stone Age, and like where they're carved to be shapes of penises and stuff.
Oh my God.
So you don't know if they were used as dildos, but what else are they going to be used for?
Yeah, exactly.
So stone and rock were the very first dildos. Now there's a bit of education.
There we go. Now you did learn something from the pod. You're on Grateful Bastards.
You literally can fuck a tree. Now
imagine finding a piece of granite and then realising that some fucking Stone Age woman was using it to fuck herself.
I'd definitely have that in my rock cabinet.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah. I want a stone dildo now.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. You could definitely buy them on Wish.
100%.
You could buy anything on there.
Yeah.
Right. But here, right, she says, I know people go off on rants about fetishizing gay men.
Fetishizing?
Yeah. No one knows. Do you know who gives rants? Because Jade loves gay men porn.
Yeah, I like gay men porn too.
Is that a thing where we're not supposed to?
I think, but it's a lot. It's the same with the lesbian community and all. They feel like that they're fetishized by straight men and stuff for girl on girl and stuff. But like literally everything. Like you watch straight porn, so you're fetishizing straight people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is sexual to somebody.
Yeah. And everybody gives out about something.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you're like overly fetishized.
Yeah. Shh, no one knows.
No one knows. Say
that's a really weird word to say today. Fetishizing. What's us with us? We got fetishizing.
Fetishism.
Fetishes. Oh, fetish. Fuck off. What?
Fetishizing.
What? Fetishizing.
Fetishizing. That's a tongue twister.
Right. I think we should move on from that. I was going to say something that was really funny, and I can't remember now what it was. Anyway, Danny, your go. I'm very interested in what people.
So I got a question in first.
Oh.
Hey girls, love the pod. I've been in a relationship for several years and I'm often left for days without the boom boom. So I'm just looking for some sex toy recommendations. I will always vouch for the wand.
Yeah.
Always. The one you plug into the wall, that the battery's not going to go dead.
Can you not get wands these days where you don't have to plug into the wall?
You can, but they're not as powerful.
Oh, really?
And then you don't have to...
How fucking powerful are these
things?
My
God, this thing, literally... sometimes I feel like my clit has left my body and it's gone to the other side of the room like a boomerang and swung back. Like.
Just watching your clip.
I can't go past setting number 1.
No way.
That's how strong they are.
Who goes past setting number... Do you ever go to those settings and go...
Yeah.
Who uses them?
But you lose like the zit is nice, and then that long pause, and you're just like, zzz, and then it's gone. The build up is gone, and then you're like, oh, it's back again. It's like a tease.
Who uses them? Because like I've tried, I'm just like, nah.
No, it doesn't do it for me.
Stop wasting time putting them settings in. We only need one.
We need one set. No, 3.
That one. We just need that one. We just need the one.
But different powerful settings though. So then
I can't use that one, right? Yeah, okay, we only need the 3 settings. Stop wasting time putting any of the other settings in because we don't need them.
It's a waste of resources.
I feel like that the strongest one, so if that wand is that strong, if I use a really strong one on my clit, I can't feel it because it just goes completely numb.
The number 1 setting is like, it would be a nice amount. I don't like going too much higher because I don't like that like blunt kind of.
Yeah.
So it's a nice amount.
Yeah.
And like when you plug them into the wall, it takes them a little while. So it starts off real soft first and then it gets up to full max. So it kind of eases you in.
Yeah.
But I got it when we were in Amsterdam and I absolutely love it. But I use my hands most of the time because if I overuse toys, then it becomes...
Do you know what I bought the other day?
What?
I'm still waiting for it to come. Oh, I wish it had been here. It's a strap on, right?
Right.
But because you know the way Coda at Jade's dildo,
Yes.
right? The big fucking 8-inch
Monstrous,
one.
yeah.
So we got another 8-inch one, right? But it's electric, right? So you put it on the strap, okay?
And it vibrates.
And no, it hammers. So I don't have to do as much trusting if I don't need to. If I get tired, because you really do need stamina.
I'd
Do you know what I mean?
imagine so, yeah.
Fair play to men.
Yeah.
Fair play to men, because it's fucking hard trying to fuck a woman with a strap, right?
Yeah.
So if I get tired, it still
So you
goes.
can just like stand there and look at it doing the work and
Yeah.
looking at
Yeah.
that's hot.
So
you get to enjoy the view
Yeah.
while she's still getting fucked.
Yeah, technology has come so far.
Amazing.
There are so many sex toys that you can get. And I got them on, you can get them on Temu and Shein. And I know people don't like glorifying those
but
apps.
we will, because we're broke.
Yeah, we will. Because they're great.
They're great.
They're great for sex
10
toys.
out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Right, give me another fancy.
Right. I am still mad about my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, fuck.
But I have a new partner for years, and so does he. I know nothing will ever happen, but I think he still thinks of me too, because every few months I'll get a drunk text from him. That has been going on for years now. Oh, that's really sad.
That is sad.
What would you do in that situation?
What can you do?
But see, if you're thinking about your ex, whatever about having fantasies about other random people, right? If you're still in a relationship but you're thinking about your ex-partner,
You're not over it. You shouldn't really be in that relationship.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
What are you supposed to do to get over that though?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? If you know there's definitely no going back, how do you get over that and stop thinking about your ex-boyfriend? It doesn't help him sending the drunk text either.
No,
so.
it doesn't, because that's feeding into her delusion that he... But then he obviously does still think about her, because sometimes a drunk mind is a sober mind.
So in that situation, you on the outside, would you say that person should not be with their current partner?
I would say...
Have a chat with the ex?
Either have a chat with the ex or completely block him out of your life, because you're not going to get over him if you're still waiting on these little drunken texts every now and again, and you're clearly clinging on to that.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a really hard... And then having a conversation with your ex could be disrespectful towards both your current partners as well, especially if it's over feelings that are still there. That's a tricky one. I can't help you with that one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Not that they asked for our
No,
advice.
they didn't ask for help or whatever, but yeah, I just feel like imagine me still having feelings.
Yeah, I'd be gutted if I found out my partner that I was with was still having feelings, especially if I'd have been with them years and they were getting drunk and texts.
Yeah. Imagine I was still drunk and texting still. Imagine I was drunk texting.
Yeah.
Behind Jade's back, or vice versa or whatever that. No.
I think that's
That's a breakup thing.
It is.
If I found out Jade was drunk texting her ex, I'd be like, okay, that's obviously,
you're not over
come
your
back
ex.
to me when you're not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
Come back to me when you're able to physically delete her number out your phone.
If I've seen that a partner of mine had been drunk texting an ex of theirs, that would be a breakup thing for me as well.
Yeah.
I just seem like it's a bit of a form of disrespect, definitely. And there's obviously feelings still there.
Yeah. If there's feelings still there, go for it.
If you're drunk and you're thinking about your ex when you're drunk and you go through the effort of sending a message, there's clearly feelings there.
Yeah. Could also just be the history of it all though.
Also depends on what way you broke up as well. There could be a lot of fucking unfinished business, or you didn't get the closure that you needed. So you're kind of there going... you're left in limbo a little bit.
It is hard, been in a long-term relationship with an ex, because you've shared so many years together. So
it's part of your life.
There is going to be somewhat of not feelings,
but reminiscing.
And memories and stuff.
Times,
often, Jade would talk to me about something that happened with her and her ex. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I remember a time when this happened.
Yeah.
And the same with me. And I still get memories that still pop up on my phone, about my ex. And I look at them and I'd smile or I'd laugh.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It wouldn't be in a way that it's
no, it wouldn't be in a way
life,
I missed that or whatever. But if I was looking at those mememories and I did find myself going, oh, I missed those days.
Yeah.
That's a fucking red flag for me to go, do you know what?
No,
I don't think I'm over this.
I wouldn't be comfortable with that now at all. I got one in. I learned from your pod that it's okay to be who you are and to own it and run with it. Your pod gave me a confidence I didn't know I had. I absolutely love it.
That's That's so cute.
That is so cute.
Because that's what we wanted to portray. Do you know what I mean? That's what you want to give off. Like,
it's fine to be who you are. Like, don't
being weird as fuck and just own
we're
it.
two fucking
and be honest.
losers. Like,
definitely.
I love being a loser.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's people that look at us or look at me and they're like, oh, they're so cringy. I couldn't give a fuck.
Oh, I don't care if I'm cringy.
I know. Don't care. I love being,
Jade cringes at me.
Yeah, I know I'm cringy as well. I couldn't give a fuck.
Jade looks at my TikToks and goes, ugh.
Yeah, she's like, she gets easily cringed.
She does. She gets the ick easily.
Yeah,
but that's so nice to hear though, because that's what the goal is with this podcast, just to be honest about things and yourself, just and
be who you are.
Yeah, just own it.
If people don't like it, then they're not your people.
No, fuck people.
Fuck people.
Fuck people.
Yeah.
Fuck animals. Right. I low-key have a crush on Danny.
Oh!
My husband is great, but come on, how can you not have a crush on her? You seem to, like, straight women seem to love you. Do you know what I mean? Like, why not me? Like, I'm the gay one. I'm the gay mask. Come on, straight women don't love me.
Yeah, but it's because they know I like women as well, I'd say.
Yeah. So there you are now.
Thank you very much.
That's harmless though. When you have a crush on someone, it's just like...
Oh yeah.
Do you know?
It's like us fucking Googling over Demi Moore there on the fucking television.
Oh my God, I went to see...
I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited to go see it.
I went to see The Substance last night. The weirdest, strangest movie I've ever seen, but metaphorically...
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was brilliant. The story and it was just fabulous. And Demi Moore, she is 62,
she's
I think.
Stunning, but she's always been hot as fuck.
Yeah. Like, you know the way I love my young ones?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm a younger person as well, but Demi Moore is
Demi Moore is the first person I've ever...
I've seen Christina Aguilera as well. What the fuck
has
that girl done to her face? Because she looks the same as what she did when I was a teenager, whatever she's had done.
Christina Aguilera?
Yeah, have you seen her lately?
No.
Oh my God, she looks unbelievable.
Does she? See, some superstars have some sort of...
Oh yeah, they're all eating babies.
All eating babies, yeah. I heard that. Well believe it.
I'd well believe it.
I'd eat a baby as well if I
I'd eat a baby if you gave me...
I'd eat your baby. I would bring Hunter up here. I know he has foot and mouth at the moment, but bring him up, I'll fucking eat him anyway.
Poor Hunter is foot and mouth fires, God love him.
But yeah, if I thought I was going to be young, I'd eat a baby coming straight out of the vagina.
No, I don't think I would.
Wow.
No, I don't
Anything?
think I'd eat. I don't think I'd eat it.
I don't want to get old.
I don't know. I seriously need to get some fucking work. Annie has wanted to pay for me to get some work done on my face. You're more than welcome. I want everything done. I don't want to age gracefully. I'll get whatever the fuck I want done.
I know it's a privilege to grow old and stuff.
It is 100%.
Yeah, I want to be able to grow old.
But I don't want to look old.
Not that I want to look old.
I love getting older, as in like the way my life is progressing and how everything is slotting into place. I'd never go back to my 20s. It was the most fucking horrific time in my life.
Yeah.
It's just, people don't really talk about how hard it is to try and find your place in the world at such a young age.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here in my nearly mid-30s now, and I'm like closing my business and like starting from scratch again. But
it's okay to start from scratch,
but I'm almost excited about it, whereas my whole 20s I was like, right, you need to build a career, you need to do this, and I fucking worked my whole life and did it, and now I'm kind of like, do you know what, I've missed out on so much of my kids' life because I've worked my fucking whole life. So now I'm going to take a step back, not worry about money, just as long as my bills are paid, I'm happy, and I'm just going to start from scratch.
But people can restart. You can restart at whatever age you want to. Do you know what I mean? I'm still lost. I'm still trying to find my place in the world. You know? But anyway, Demi Moore, fucking sexy.
So hot.
Fucking hot.
So hot. Danny, I want your confidence. I know I'm a great fun person, but I 100% don't come across that way. I can be quite shy, so I have to have a drink in social settings. Drink affects me mentally awfully. I'd love to be able to go out, be myself and not drink. Any tips? Fake it till you make it.
That's what I was literally just going to say. Like, Danny comes across as this confident person, but like, she's not really.
No.
At the end of the day.
No.
I think your confidence is mistaken for, not stubbornness,
contrariness.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not that you're contrary, but you speak what's on your mind.
Yeah, I'm very blunt.
Blunt.
Yeah.
So I think your confidence is mistaken for bluntness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas you can be very blunt about things, and if something's on your mind, you'll say it.
Yeah, like I won't.
But I don't think that's confidence.
No.
If that makes sense.
Probably because like I wouldn't be a skinny girl, and because I'm a bigger girl maybe, and I just don't really like post online that I'm kind of conscious of my size or whatever. Maybe that's what they mean. Like sometimes when people say I'd love to have your confidence, I kind of get a bit offended because I'm kind of like, well, what's wrong with me that I shouldn't have confidence?
I think it's
like
your
what
confidence in who you are.
Yeah, I'm confident in who I am as a person. I know I'm a good person. I know I can be fucking blunt, but like I'm if you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth, or if I don't agree with something you're doing, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you in a nice way. I'm going to tell you in an ignorant way. But I know that about myself, and I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd
do.
rather be like, there's too much fakeness in this world, and like I'd rather just be straight to the point. And if you get offended, like there's no intent of offend. There's no intent for me to hurt your feelings. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Yeah. And if you get offended by that, then maybe that's something you should look in yourself.
I was talking to my therapist last night, right? Okay. And he had like this really cool analogy, and I've heard it before, right? But it's just something that I really believe in, right? So it's like, you are what you say you are. So it's like this girl is writing in asking like, how do I get confidence and stuff? And it literally is not fake it till you make it. But like my therapist, he was saying like, you have to believe that you are something. Right? And he said, you literally have to study it like it's a book. He said, you don't just become something. He said, you have to believe it. He said, your inner voice, if you're constantly saying to yourself, oh, I'm shit, I'm this, I'm that, you know, I'm never going to amount to anything. He said, like, that's what you will become. He said, you have to start training your mind, even if you don't believe it in the moment, you have to keep telling yourself that you are this person and that you're going to be this person. And he said, because subconsciously your brain listens to everything that you're saying.
You manifest it for yourself.
He said you won't just become the person that you want to be. He said you have to teach yourself how to be that person and study how to be that person, and then you will be like, you can literally be anything you want if you really fucking put your mind to it. Of course you can, and stop listening to your...
But I think it takes a long time to come to that realization, because I'm like at that stage now where I'm like, right, I'm completely turning my world upside down and, like I said, starting from scratch. But I, in my head, I'm kind of like, well, you can do this. You've done it before. And, you know, you have the ability to do this. And I'm constantly repeating that to myself so I don't go into a downward spiral of how fucking scary everything is at the moment.
Yeah, I get you.
So you have to continuously believe whatever you need to believe about yourself for it to register in your brain. Like.
But you see, we base our emotions off our belief system. Yes. Right? So where we should be basing our emotions off what's factual. So this is another thing that he was saying last night, right? So our belief system is, so you're really good at making cakes, right? You have a talent for making cakes, right? But you're telling yourself, I'm not as good as everyone else. I'm not as good as this person. And so that's your belief system, and your emotions on making that cake is still based off trying to be as good as other people. Right? But factually, right? You've made these cakes and you had a birthday party at the weekend and everyone was telling you that those cakes were absolutely amazing. So those are facts. And that's what you need to be basing your emotions off. Not your own belief system.
Your own self-doubt. Do
you get me?
Yeah, I get you. That's actually very true.
The next time you say to yourself, I'm not confident, you're basing your emotions off your own belief systems, right? Which is what you will continuously stay to be if you keep emotionally going that way.
I think we're naturally hot-wired to be like that though, ain't we?
But if you go factually, are you really not confident? Like what are the facts that can present to you that you are? Like something simple. Do you know what I mean? Are you able to post a story on social media? Like that's a confident thing. So you have to start basing your emotion on. I'm no therapist. I'm not explaining it.
No, that's really, really good.
Do you know what I'm saying? He explained it much better.
And people are not writing in saying that they're learning that from the pod. What the fuck?
Yeah, like we are so philosophical. Philosophical.
Yeah. What is wrong?
What is wrong?
What is wrong?
What is wrong with you? Okay, ready for next one?
My brain is like scrambled egg at the moment. But anyway, my advice is fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
Come out with us tonight. Yeah. Slide into DMs.
Yeah, slide into DMs.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with us.
Nothing wrong.
Right, okay. I fantasize about fucking my girlfriend's best friend.
Ooh.
She knows I would too, but she has a boyfriend. When I have sex with my girlfriend, I wish I was coming in her friend's pussy instead. I've accidentally sent her a dick pic once thinking she'd be like, what the fuck? I got back a pic of her ass in a thong while her boyfriend was asleep. That's just a whole ball of toxicness right there.
No.
His girlfriend's best friend. So that'd be like you and Jade sending each other accidental fucking pics behind my back.
Nah, that's a level of fucking disrespect that I don't fuck with, man.
Do you know what I mean? Or Jade like fantasizing about you while she fucks me. She probably did that before, but like,
she probably had.
Do you know what I mean? But
Jade fantasizes about lots of things though. Like I don't.
No. Don't tell me.
But you know what? She has a very vivid, like, sexual mind. Like, she's very creative in her sex.
You'd want to being with me anyway.
Shut up.
Imagine fucking me and be like, oh God, hold on, I close my eyes and think
There's
about something.
many people out there that want to fuck you, Zena, so let's not do that.
Do you want to fuck me?
No. I already did. Been there, done that.
But yeah, no, that's terrible.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't fuck with that.
I love how we asked people to write in and they were like, fucking bastards.
Yeah, but having an innocent crush is different to sending a fucking dick pic to your missus' best friend.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Don't be doing that.
Don't be... You
can't be doing that. I love the way we're bringing that back in.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Yeah, it needed to go away for a while, but it's back.
What's your next one?
Right, got another one in. This is the last one for what they learned on the pod. I've learned to accept myself. This helped me leave a 12-year loving woman relationship, 9 years with no sex, and be okay with being attracted to more than one gender. Sex life is lit now.
Oh, that
9 years with no sex.
Yeah, that's really fucking
What
weird.
in the hell?
What in the hell?
What in the hell?
You definitely want a wand for that relationship.
Fucking hell.
How would you get through? No, 9 years.
9 years?
Not like it's the physical touch for me, like
the intimacy of it,
the physical affection that I would need and that I crave. Like, how would you go? Is my hair all over the fucking place?
Absolutely not, but it's so high on the top of your head. You look like a Teletubby.
Well, everyone has to deal with that today, okay? So I'm really sorry that I look like a fucking Teletubby. It's a good thing it's a podcast.
You look like one of those sumo wrestlers ready to get into battle at the fight. How do I have the little pun on the
Ready?
top? Ready?
Fight.
But yeah, 9 years no sex. But yeah, well done on learning that you can be attracted to more than one gender, guys.
There are no rules.
There are no rules.
There's literally no rules.
If you're attracted to something, don't ever feel guilty about it. Unless it's children and animals. No.
Yeah.
But like, 9 years no sex. But obviously she's having sex with men and all now, and she's really enjoying it.
She learned that from us. That's great news.
That is so much more fun.
Stop looking at my bun. Is it really too bad?
No, it's not.
Right. I'm so paranoid now. Teletubbies.
Which one would you be? Tinky Winky, maybe?
I don't know.
No, Dipsy.
Probably Dipsy. I never really watched Teletubbies.
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, la la,
Po.
Pow!
You're definitely Po.
Am I Po? Why am I Po?
Because like Po.
Because
Because I'm like poo. Thanks, Libs. Anyway.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's very cool. Thank you for writing that
Yeah.
in. Okay. Currently, I have the biggest crush on Xena.
Ooh.
This is only a recent thing. I will never act on it, but can't.
Surely hope so.
But I can't help but daydream about her. I'm sorry, Jade. I wonder who that is.
I know. Like, when you know, sometimes I'm like, it's safer for the general public for us to not know who writes in some of these things. But like, when it comes into stuff about us, like, I'd love to know who that one was.
Like, is this someone that I know?
Oh, but it's just a recent thing as well. So what was wrong with you before that? What was the switch? Wouldn't you love to know? Because you know the way you can just fancy people out of nowhere that you never looked at like that before. Yeah. Like we'd love to know what was the switch.
I don't know, because there's nothing changed about me the past 2 years. Maybe it's because my bun's gotten higher.
Maybe they have a Teletubby kink.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But thank you very much anyway. Yeah, and don't act on it, because if anyone gives me attention, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. And then Jade is like, oh.
Yeah. Anyone who gives me attention, I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I get all flustered and all. Yeah.
I'm like that even when people say things about the pod. Like, I got a message in on my business page, because obviously I said before I'm closing the business, and a girl wrote in and they were like, hey Danny, just reaching out to say I'm really sorry for, you know, everything you're going through, and that the business isn't, you know, we're all good or whatever. Only copped now that you're Danny from the podcast. Absolutely loved the pod, by the way, and I'm there going, oh really? No, because my business personality is completely different to my podcast personality.
The same.
Like the podcast is real me to a certain extent, whereas my business is a business head. Now don't get me wrong, I act a fucking idiot on my business page as well. And like I would have had a lot of personality in that, but the filth doesn't go onto my business page. So I'm there going, oh balls.
That happened to me. I was at a job recently, right? And after we had done the work, the person who hired me said, you're very different than what I expected you to be. And I was like, why am I different? Like, and I was like, oh my God, I'm after letting this person down. They were like, oh, you just come across different on social media. And I was like, you follow me on social media? And they were like, I do. And I was like, oh Jesus Christ. I was like, why would you even fucking hire me? Like, I don't understand why people hire me.
No, you're really good at your job though. Like you're really good at your job.
So they were just like, so you're actually quite kind of shy and reserved. And I was like, well, I kind of have to be like when I'm trying to be professional. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm not like, I don't go around talking about sucking dicks all the time. Like, do you know what I mean? Rocking up to a job like, hey, so what size is your dick? Do you know what I mean? When was the last time you fucked your dog? Like,
that is so true. But like I kind of nearly get embarrassed because sometimes like you forget that like we've told some pretty obscure things about ourselves on this pod, and like we definitely forget that we have thousands of listeners every week. Like and we're just kind of like, oh, so when somebody is like, oh my God, I love your podcast, I'm just kind of like, fuck.
No, like I'd be on my story and I'd be like, oh my God, like I can't believe I actually shit myself today. And like, you know, I wrote my favorite knickers or whatever. And then this person hires me and I'm like, right, okay, so we're going to do this and we're going to, like all professional, like they know I've shit my knickers.
Do you know shit into a tube and all,
like they know like I've shit myself. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's cute though.
Are we getting into the juicy ones with the how you find out about the cheating?
We're going into the cheating ones now.
Okay, great news.
He was passed out on prescription meds and I had a feeling that he was cheating. Got his phone. Not only was he cheating with multiple people, he was begging his ex to take him back. Always trust what your gut is telling you. Oh, and I was pregnant too. Bastard.
Oh, the fucking prick. Yeah, the red flag was him being passed out on prescription.
Yeah, that's where we will start from there.
Unless it was Xanax or something, because I know people like... Yeah. But like if it was like over abuse of prescription drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just... I just don't get what goes through my... Especially when she was pregnant as well.
Men don't care.
Well, women always find out, whether it be immediately or down the line. Yeah. Like we're like little fucking Inspector Gadgets.
Yeah. People always find out shit. The truth always comes out in the end. Always. You can't run from it.
No.
You can't run from it. Right. Okay. I'm still on the having feelings for someone else. Part 1.
Ooh, juicy.
I had feelings for someone other than my current partner. He was someone I met a few years ago before my boyfriend and I got together. And there was a spark there. Okay. We chose to just stay friends because I was moving back home and thought it would be difficult.
Yeah.
I would be lying to myself if I said the feeling didn't remain there. Unfortunately, he was killed in an accident in July, 1 week before I was supposed to actually see him again. I found out through his friends recently that he felt the same about me and was waiting to try and at some point in the future. It's made navigating the grief really difficult and confusing. I can't help but wonder how different things could have been, and I have so many regrets of things I should have said.
Oh, fuck.
The guilt for being with my current partner as well while having this connection and these feelings with someone else.
Jesus.
That's hard.
That's a tough one.
That's really hard.
I've shivers even.
Yeah, it's really sad.
That's so sad.
It's really sad as well. I've nothing to say.
No.
But you can't even pull that funny out of that.
No.
Like, hello, this is supposed to be a comedy podcast. Do you know what I mean? Now we're all fucking sad.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
You can't really help your feelings because obviously now that he's passed away, like you're going to be left with all these questions of what if I done this, what if I done that, and I think that's something that you really need to work through because that's not going to go away.
There's no point in sitting there saying
you can't have a conversation with him.
Yeah, but there's no point in sitting there saying to yourself, what if this and what if that?
Like, unfortunately he's gone now, and maybe you should like obviously grieve like what could have been and stuff, but you need to grieve that, but you need to put time into your current partnership as well, definitely. And figure out that if your current partnership can withstand your grief and your questioning of what if.
Yeah. But also, like, she had the spark with someone, right? But you can become like infatuated with someone by thinking about what could be.
Yes.
So you don't know if the spark, the idea. Do you know what I mean? So like, try finding some comfort in the fact that maybe it was just infatuation and the unknown, because that's exciting in itself. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is why people have affairs in the first place, and then the affair ends up breaking down after, because it's the excitement of just.
Like, you could have had that conversation with him the following week if that hadn't have gone the way it had, and you could have maybe after in-depth conversation realised, you know what, actually we're probably just better off as friends. Or you could have took the leap and it could have lasted 2 weeks and you realised that it wasn't what you pictured in your head. Do you know what I mean? So
that's what I'm trying to say. You can make up things,
you can have an idea.
things.
Yeah, of course you can. You can romanticise everything, like, and you've obviously romanticised the idea of what could have been. But what you have romanticized or thought about, it could be the polar opposite of what it actually could have been.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, if it, in my mind, if it was meant to be, it would have been beforehand. And unfortunately, he's passed away. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Amen.
Amen. We're not even religious.
Religious? No, we're not.
But yeah, no, you just really have to work through that, I think. As a human being, because obviously that's what you are. You're not an alien. Why did I even say that?
Yeah. No, but I do get it though, because I'm the same, like with grief, thinking about my mum. I find myself kind of sitting down sometimes going, you know, what if mum hadn't died and she's still been here? Like, we could have done so many things. Yeah. But in return, that's stopping me from actually going out and doing
the things.
Like, there's some days I sit at home going, you know what, if my mum was here, we'd be out fucking walking on the beach now, or, you know, we'd be in here like having making tea, something, or the chat. And because I always go, what if, I actually just sit in the house and don't do anything some days because of that. Because I'm allowing that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
When in reality, you should be just doing them things.
When in reality, I have a life. I'm still here alive, so I should be going out and doing whatever. And so the reality with this person is you still have your current partner. So put all that energy into that and not sitting around thinking about the what ifs. Like, I know it's easier said than done.
Because the relationship that you have, if you got rid of the what ifs that you have with the other person, if you put all that energy into like that relationship you have now, could be everything you romanticized with that other person if you just put the energy into it.
Exactly.
Weird. Like, what the hell?
High five right now for me and you.
What the hell?
This is not like a funny comedy podcast anymore. This is like fucking
life advice
therapy.
with Zena and
Are
Danny.
we life coaches now?
We are life coaches.
I'm going to start a new business.
Yeah,
life coaching with Zena. Sign up if you need help with anything. And two of us, we'll just be life coaches together now.
Yeah.
Well, podcast is now called Hinged. Right?
Yeah. Unhinged to hinged.
Yeah.
We're going to close that hinge. No more
just hinged.
Just hinged. Yeah, stunning. Right. My best friend of 10 years was telling my girlfriend of 1 year, who she was never previously friends with, everything I told her. For example, I'm a lesbian and was friends with a man, and my girlfriend was convinced I was seeing this man. I'm a lesbian, ? And was using my friend to try get me to admit I was cheating on her with a man, even though I'm a lesbian and have never cheated in my life. Obviously, I wasn't seeing this man. It came out in the end how her and my friend were literally talking about every single thing I've ever said, including my sexual assault case from 7 years ago that I didn't talk to my girlfriend about yet. So I'm now minus a girlfriend and a best friend. 2024 is not my year. You're well rid of them.
Yeah, well rid of them. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations for getting rid of those two fucking people out of your life. So they did you a fucking favour. Hey, you want to come be friends with me and Danny? There's room for more lesbians here, okay? But unless you're hot, because then I can't have Jade looking at you. So only if you're ugly.
Yeah.
Okay? You can come be friends
with You can be my friend if you're hot, because I won't make any advances on you.
I can't have any more hot friends. I can't. I need some ugly people in my life. I do.
I was thinking that the other day. I've literally no ugly friends.
I've no ugly friends either.
No. But then do you look at can you look at a friend and go, you're ugly? Do you know the way do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like people look at their kids, and people definitely have ugly kids, but they don't realise they've ugly kids.
That's a great point.
So what? Maybe we just think that we're not ugly because we...
Most of my friends, though, I think they're my friends because I thought they were hot.
Probably. That's how we became friends.
And then I like made them my friends.
Yeah.
Made them my friends.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, like, actually, no, they're like actually cool people. They're not just a piece of sexy meat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's probably why I have all hot friends, you know?
That's how we started off.
Yeah.
So you thought I was hot.
Yeah. Why were you my friend? Because I definitely wasn't hot in my fucking sexy Christmas pajamas with my orange hair
No,
and my
but
big
you
fat
were
body.
funny and you can laugh my knickers off like.
Suppose. I've lost my funniness though. I'm not as funny as I used to be when I was fat.
Yeah. It was funnier because you were fat when you were saying it.
You reckon?
Yeah, so people are laughing at your fatness.
Oh, I kind of miss that.
Back in the good old days.
Yeah, back in the good old days. Benefits to being fat. You know what I mean?
Funny fat
People just
friend.
automatically laugh at you anyway.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an ego boost.
It is.
Do you know?
It's great. And that's why we never realised how fat we were. Like,
I feel sorry
like,
for skinny people.
yeah.
You know?
You really don't understand
No.
how to be funny.
You know, fat privilege and all that, you know?
Fat privilege. Right, go on.
I am happy in a long-term relationship, but when we do go out more often than not, I always run into this extremely hot blonde.
Ooh.
I never let it go past small chat and couldn't tell you her name, but I always look out for her on a night out. I feel very confused and guilty.
Ooh. Well, if you're not acting on it, you shouldn't feel confused.
Yeah, but looking for her when he's
That's
going
a bit
out.
weird, actually.
Do you know what I mean? But going back to the attention thing, right? So like I'm someone, right? I would never cheat on Jade ever, right? I wouldn't dream of it.
No.
But if someone comes up to me and starts going, "Oh my God, you're so fucking hot, like you're real sexy and all," I would be in my head going like that's disrespectful or whatever.
Yeah, but you're loving it.
But I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm loving it.
obviously.
Like,
That's
do you know what I mean?
human nature,
So I'm
like.
just like,
Yeah.
so right. If I was out again and I seen that same person, I'd like accidentally walk past them, just be like,
yeah. So maybe she's just giving you attention,
Yeah.
and you're just kind of clinging to that attention thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's anything. Maybe looking for her on a night out, but like that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's looking for her because he enjoys the attention that she gives him.
Yeah.
Even though it's only small talk.
Yeah.
Like you're talking to a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
That is like talking back to you. Like you're
Yeah.
obviously going to get a little bit.
if
You're
you
gonna
think
like
about
like-
it logically, right? Like, why do you love chocolate and why do you keep going back to chocolate? Because you get a little serotonin boost when you eat chocolate. So that's why you go back to it again.
tasty.
So you get a serotonin
Yeah.
boost when people give you compliments.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's overly bad. I wouldn't be going out looking for her to have a conversation. But
Yeah.
like if he's bumped into each other and you were having a conversation, as long as it was a platonic small talk conversation.
Yeah.
Like crushes are innocent,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, crushes are instant.
Yeah, of course they are.
You can have a crush.
Yeah.
I don't have any crushes on anybody.
Me either.
So don't worry, Jade.
Yeah, don't worry, Aaron.
Don't have any crushes on
crushes.
anybody. I don't.
I actually don't have any crushes.
No,
at the
I
moment.
actually don't. Oh, Demi Moore. Demi Moore, Billie Eilish.
Yeah. Imagine two of them tag teaming it.
We got both ages in there as well.
Yeah.
God damn. God damn.
God damn. Another one. I got an urge to drive to a certain location for absolutely no reason, but I followed my urge and found him in the back of his band's van with a girl. The other bandmate was in the other part of the van with another girl, also cheating on his girlfriend. My gut told me exactly where to go. Always trusted. That's fucked up.
That's some strong gut feeling.
That's fucked up.
How
But
did-
women always know. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Like our subconscious is just like there's something not fucking right here.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see, I talked about this on the last. I can never trust my gut feeling.
Yeah, well, that's because you have you're anxious, Joe, and you have like I wouldn't trust all of them, but like the likes of that, that's pretty specific gut
Yeah.
feeling, and you're kind of like that. You're going to be like, well, why am I getting this? And to be told exactly where to fucking drive.
Yeah.
Girl, you need to go into clairvoyancy or something.
What's clairvoyancy?
You have a gift, like a psychic.
Oh, okay. I remember one time my gut told me to get in my car and drive somewhere because I thought my ex-partner was dead in a crash.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
Yeah, and I
this.
drove the whole way to her job and she was fine. I just sat there outside going,
Yeah, but
I'm a
you're
psycho.
Yeah, but
so this is why I can't trust my gut feeling.
yeah, that's true.
My gut told me that she was dead in a ditch.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Like, that's what happened. And I drove half an hour to her job.
It wasn't your gut telling you that, though. That was your anxiety telling you that.
But
that was your anxiety
But I
telling
had
you.
it in my like I was planning her funeral. I was like, what? I was driving. I was like, what am I going to wear to her funeral? And then I sat outside her job, looking at her car, and then she texted me. Well, within the like minute of me parking up, she was like, "Hey, my battery went. Sorry, I couldn't text you to let you know I was at work." Okay, so I was like, "I'm a psycho."
Yeah.
And I drove back home, and I didn't tell her for years. Yeah. So that's my gut feeling for
That
you.
is a crazy one.
Okay. Still hung up on a guy I had a one night stand with just before COVID. I'm happily married now and have the most beautiful child, but often think about that one bloody lad. I feel very guilty and very confused over it. And yes, I've thought about him during sex.
Yeah, see, that goes back to the romanticizing of like women have a great imagination when it comes to those things. Like we just create scenarios in our head, and we think of all of our future things. After one kiss, like they might have just held hands and that's it. Our minds just run away with us. I find that. Do you think?
I do think so, but I can honestly say I don't think I've ever thought about anyone other than Jade. When I'm in the moment, right?
Yeah, no, I've never thought about anybody when when I'm having sex with somebody. I don't think I've ever thought about someone else.
No, I don't think I have. Now, I've thought of scenarios. Where, as I've said before, where I might be thinking about Jade.
Yeah, but Jade is always part of it. Like,
do you know what I mean? But I've never thought of someone else to get off.
No, me
And
either.
if I thought that Jade has, I don't want to know, because she probably has. But I feel like I'd be very hurt if I thought Jade was thinking about someone else while having sex with me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would sit with me.
It would, yeah. I wouldn't like that either.
And for that reason,
sure
Jade would probably never ever tell me.
No.
And now I'm wondering in my head.
But just don't ever ask the fucking question.
My gut is telling me
Jade
now.
is too honest.
My gut is telling me now that Jade thinks about other people while she's fucking me.
No.
Hold on, I text her.
No, I'm surprised you. I'm surprised you.
When you leave, I'm going to be like, hey Jade, where are you? You cheating on me?
Found out an ex was cheating when he sent me a screenshot of a car he wanted to buy. Here in the corner of a picture was a messenger pop-up with this bitch's face on it. He didn't have Facebook, or so I thought. Turns out he had been seeing her behind my back for a year and set up another page to message her and other women.
The
Hashtag
caught
rat.
himself out.
What thick bastard.
The fucking little things, like a simple screen grab. Didn't think... Anyone ever said, I'm like that, right? Has anyone ever sent you a screen
I'm
grab?
always looking to see if there's any like naughty photos in the bottom.
You know, like... Because people always do that. You don't think about the thing, and I'm like, oh, what's in here? And I never find anything. But I always would be nosy.
I would
like,
as well. I always zoom in. Always.
Lads, if you're cheating, don't be sending screen grabs with your fucking camera roll at the bottom.
So stupid.
I know.
But it wasn't
those
his
are the
camera.
things, though.
It was a messenger pop-up of your one's face. Like, so you know the way when you're on messenger and the circle is there, and it was her profile.
Oh, the fucking
And she
idiot.
didn't even know that he had Facebook. He wasn't meant to have it. Like,
Idiot. That's so funny, but it's the little things that'll catch you out.
it is.
The little things that will catch
It
you out.
really is. Right, go on.
All right. Hey girls, no hate, please.
Oh,
Can't promise anything. Hey girls, no hate please. But I was seeing a guy I adore and he adores me, but he got back with his ex randomly out of the blue, but we still carry on without her knowing. He claims he doesn't want her, that it's just me, but he can't get rid of her. Is this bad?
Girl, he's filling you full of fucking shit. If he adored you, he would have no interest in going back to his ex.
No.
He's wanting his cake and eat it too.
Yes.
And he's never going to leave.
He's playing you like a little fiddle.
If he adored you like you said he did, he would have absolutely no interest in getting back with the ex, and he'd be with you.
It makes no sense.
No sense.
No. Does
like,
the logic...
think of that rationally.
Yeah,
and I know
exactly.
we can get carried away, but if you think of, like Zena said earlier on, think with facts.
Yeah. Like logically,
that's... No.
Adore doesn't go in the same word as
getting back with your ex.
Yeah,
no.
do you know what I mean?
And then telling you that he has no interest, and he wouldn't be with her if he had no interest. People don't get back with people for the sake of it without some sort of wanting to save a connection that's there.
Yeah.
So he is there. He has you as a backup plan.
Definitely.
You're literally the backup plan.
Girl, you are better than the backup plan.
Way better.
Way better
Have
than
a bit of
backup plan.
respect. Like, get rid of that fucking Egypt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Get rid. Have you still got more cheating things?
I do.
I'm moving on to my next topic of the day.
I was in Australia with my boyfriend, who is now my ex. Got a random smear test and it came back abnormal, so they wanted to dig further. When they dug more, it turned out I had chlamydia. Thank God he's gone. He obviously gave her an STD from cheating. Bastard!
But didn't you say that you can carry chlamydia? You can carry chlamydia? What was it? You
No,
were saying
you can
about...
have chlamydia without having any symptoms.
So, what if he just had chlamydia from like a previous relationship? And he just didn't know he did?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know
like,
what I'm saying?
unless you got tested like at the start of a relationship. I'm always an advocate for a start of a relationship to go and get tested if you've had unprotected sex.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like...
Yeah.
ignorance towards it. I just think it's a good thing to do if you've been with other partners and not use protection. So unless, I suppose, that you've had a test at the beginning of your relationship, you've actually no idea that it wasn't him. Because I know people that I was watching documentaries and all, and people have had chlamydia for like 12 and 13 years and they didn't realise until they went to try for a baby. Yeah. And chlamydia can cause infertility. So at the infertility tests, they do all these STD tests and stuff. Right. And it turned out that they had chlamydia with no symptoms. Yeah. And it caused infertility. Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, stranger things have happened. I mean, the Mother Mary got pregnant without having sex. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Once ever happened once. Yeah.
How'd she do that?
I don't know.
Who knows? It's a miracle. Miracle.
The miracle of Jesus.
Miracle of Jesus. Yeah.
Amen. God, we're so religious today.
I know we are.
What's going on? Yeah. Found out my ex was cheating when I came home from work to an empty house. Found out the next day she was at hospital getting checked out because she was pregnant with somebody else's child.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a big sign. That's a big telltale sign someone's cheating.
That is a big telltale sign.
Jesus Christ.
Telltale sign.
Telltale.
What is wrong?
What is wrong with us today?
What is wrong with us today? Fucking hell.
Oh, imagine going through that. That's awful. It really is.
I don't think you could code it. Like, there's some, like, cheating is cheating, right? But there's some cheating instances, especially, especially like when somebody gets pregnant or there's like a child brought into, like, there's like, how the fuck do you recover from that?
No, like? It's hard. Like, being cheated on in general is a fucking awful thing to have to deal with.
But there's definitely different magnitudes of like the level of fucking how bad it is.
In general, it's a real kick in the fucking face.
Horrible.
It's a real kick in the face. It's a real like confidence killer. It's just everything. Like,
please just be
Libby.
Please just be mindful. Stop cheating, please. If you feel the urge to want to be with somebody else, leave your fucking partner because it actually destroys some people and they never recover from it.
I would rather just be left.
And imagine being the person that was the cause of somebody like not being mentally well.
No.
Like, how could you live with yourself?
No. Couldn't. It's awful. I still have like issues and trauma from being cheated on. Yeah. I still have like.
I did as now. Not that I'm aware of, but I definitely, my last partner definitely didn't cheat on me, so I never had it with it. But like, one of my kids' dad cheated on me 1,000,001 times. Yeah. And I don't carry it all anymore, but I carried that with me for years because I remember there was one day and I was heavily pregnant at the time and like they were all in the house and he was like, right, we're going up to one of the lads' house, and then the girl he was cheating on me with was there. Yeah. And the two of them were looking at each other and sniggering at me and me there 8 months pregnant.
Fucking awful. I've been in situations like that as well. Like, fucking situations that people find themselves in are complicated, right? So, and as I've said on the podcast before, I have cheated.
Oh, right? Yeah, like I did as well as a teenager. I'm not saying that I'm not.
So it's like people's stories can be complicated and stuff. But what I'm talking about when I say like, don't be fucking cheating, and like people who go out with the intent to cheat, who are constantly keep doing it and they're serial fucking cheaters and they're doing it just for the fucking fun of it and the thrill of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I get you.
Like, it's fucking
There's
awful.
different levels of it. Like, some people find themselves in situations where they've they've ended up creating like a better connection with somebody else and it comes into more of an affair. I think there's a lot with affairs, there's a lot more to it than just going out cheating. But cheating, I think there's a difference between an affair and a cheating, because sometimes an affair, there's feelings involved, and we can't help our feelings sometimes, right?
But still doesn't excuse
it. It's still fucking disgusting, and I still don't. But I feel like there's a difference between people that go out, like you said, with the intent and do it continuously on nights out just for one night stands continuously. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like there is some situations where people have been in and they've ended up cheating and they've ended up forming a better connection with that person, and they've ended up staying together for the rest of their life. Do you know what I mean? It's very complicated. I don't condone either end of it at all, ever. But I think it's just don't do it, guys. Just don't cheat, okay? It's that easy.
It's very easy. Right, I have my second topic. I didn't get much in for this, right? But I asked for you to send in your Yelp reviews on your exes, okay? And I got a few in, right? I wanted really sarcastic ones, so I should have been more clear about what I wanted. Do you know what I mean?
Wanted to really go to town.
Wanted them to really go to town on them, like how bad their sandwiches were. Do you know what I mean?
Petty shit.
Petty stuff, right? This one said, 0 stars, cheating liar, unfortunately, that liked to cause fights when drinking, liked to shower but never cleaned properly. Ugh. So there was always a smell of dead bee. What's dead bee? Dead bee. Always a smell of dead bee, right? Dead bee.
Dead bee.
And he said he loved oral, but lads, I just couldn't. Left me with mental health problems and trust issues. Would not recommend. Now, if I read that Yelp review now, I'd
no, I wouldn't.
I'd swipe right.
Swipe right.
Oh my God.
Swipe left.
Is there a dating app where you can leave reviews on people?
There is, but I don't think you can get it over here. But I think there's an American one where
That's
you
a
can
great
only
idea.
Where you can only get accepted on the app once you've got your first review.
That's a fucking great idea.
Some people are, but it's not exes, it's people that have gone on dates or whatever. So they'll go on a date with them and then they'll give a review at the end of the day, be like 4 stars or 1 star, didn't pay for
love that idea. I think that's brilliant.
Well. Maybe we should come up with an Irish one. Anywhere software.
Any software. We're patenting that now.
Yeah,
right?
Don't touch it.
Reviewed date, Unhinged, the review dating app.
Okay? Oh my God, we should totally do that.
What date's today? We're patenting it right now.
Patenting it right now. It is the 16th of October 2024 and it is 14:10.
Yeah, if there's any people out there who make apps, contact us. Yeah. That's a great idea.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Who would like an app? Who would like a dating app like that?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'd love to also to organise an event, do like a speed dating event. Yeah. That'd be so fun.
We'll talk about this after we record the rest of the pod.
Right.
But yeah, anyway, you got more juicy stuff first?
I do. I have a few, but I'm just going to pick the best because I got a lot in.
Right.
Had found out my partner, now ex, talking to his ex after I had a suspicion and looked through his phone. I know I shouldn't have, but I was young and crazy. He wouldn't admit to it, so I made a fake account, catfished by his ex by becoming best friends online, and then she told me she was back with her ex. So she set up a fake account.
Oh, wow.
And catfished his ex-girlfriend to become like best friends.
Oh, wow.
And she said she was back with her ex, which is her current boyfriend.
Oh, my God.
I love women sometimes.
Oh, my God. You have to do what you have to do.
You have to give that to her.
Men need to understand. Women are crazy and we will go through fucking lengths to find out what the fuck. And like her calling herself crazy for reading his phone. Like, I don't think that's crazy. If you have a gut feeling about something and you need to put that gut feeling to rest and you do whatever you need to do. Now, maybe going to make a fake profile on that might be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, but that was after she's seen messages.
Yeah.
So she did what she had to do.
She did what she had to do, but we love crazy here. You have to be a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
To be on to do stuff like that.
We love crazy.
Yeah, we do love crazy.
We are crazy.
Yeah, we are crazy.
I don't think I'm that crazy though.
Sometimes.
No, as a person, yeah, but in a relationship, I don't think so.
No, well, I don't know.
I'm very level-headed in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I've never made a fake profile though.
No, me either.
To talk to someone or anything like that. So I don't think
you're not that.
I think I'm average crazy.
Yeah, but if you found out like that Jade was cheating on you and that the only way you could find out to make a fake profile, I think you would do that.
No.
Do you not think so?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You just ask her outright.
I've definitely just like if I had a suspicion, like I would make Jade known as I have in the past.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking cheating on me, or? Jade be like, no, why? I'm like, well, because I seen a crumb on the table. That wasn't there before I left the house. When I came back, I seen a crumb. And there was no bread in the house. So where did that crumb come from? Who brought that crumb to the house?
Fucking cheating bastard.
Do you know what I mean? So that's how I would approach things.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll make up fake profiles now.
Any more Yelps?
1 star. I stayed for 7 years, got mentally abused. He's a narcissistic serial cheater. Left me multiples of times, but one time was because I was getting fat during pregnancy. Got my daughter out of it though. It's the only reason for the 1 star. Waste of time and effort. Defo wouldn't recommend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I remember my ex said that to me from years ago when I was pregnant. He was like, I didn't realise that you were going to get so big.
What did he think was going to happen? Well, I didn't realise your penis was so fucking small, but here we are. Your small dick got me this size.
That gave me some fucking complex boy. I was like, Jesus Christ. And now I like can't stand pregnancy. Don't get me wrong. I love both my kids, but I am definitely not having any more kids. Like I am done having kids because the whole pregnancy, like that's always in my head because I'm like, okay, can't get too big, can't get too big, can't get too big.
I would have been like,
you're in no control over it. Like
I would have been like in that situation. I would have been like, yeah, isn't it fascinating what a small tiny penis could do to a woman's body and how big we can get? Even though your penis is so small.
It's crazy.
It's
like,
crazy. That's what I would have said.
Crazy.
Right.
Found out my long distance girlfriend of 4 years was cheating on me when her best friend and her had a major falling out, and her best friend moved over to live with me for a bit. Got drunk on the first night and all the secrets came flooding out. She was sleeping with her first cousin regularly.
Oh my God! That best friend was like,
yeah, she was ready to
spiteful.
blow. She was so ready to blow.
This is why I'll never fall out with Danny, because I just can't afford to be honest. You're my friend for life, babes.
We're locked
friend
in.
For life, babes.
We're locked in.
Yeah, locked in.
Oh my God, her first cousin.
Yeah.
Imagine going through
Would
the
you do that to me though? Like we have some shit on each other. Like
No, because like that I said, I like before with cheating and stuff, I'd hate to be the cause of a deterioration of someone's mental health.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like there's people that go around saying the most horrible, obscure things about me, and if I opened my mouth about them, I'd ruin their life.
Yeah. But then you'd be responsible for.
But I'd be bringing myself down to their level that I look down on, and I will never bring myself to that level. So there's a lot of stories unsaid that could be said.
Yeah, great. Okay, I just wanted to double check. Whew,
no, I'm in the clear.
I'm in the clear.
I couldn't. I am spiteful, and I remembered saying to Libby, I'm spiteful in a petty way, but I'm not spiteful in a hurtful way.
Yeah.
Like a what?
No, go ahead.
But like I wouldn't do something that I know that could seriously hurt someone, but I'd also I'd be spiteful in a way that I'd do a little petty shit, like you know, shit in their sandwich or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd eat that sandwich.
Just do something that wind them up.
Yeah, that'd wind them up, but not hurt their feelings, if you know what I mean.
Get you. Right. My ex. My ex gets 1 star.
Oh.
She snuck around constantly, lied to me for 3 solid years, and when I moved cities because she wanted me to move closer, she decided then it wasn't working out. She was polite to dogs, however. Can we do half stars?
Polite to dogs. She's an absolute bastard, but she's nice to animals.
Yeah. Deserves half a star.
Half a star for that alone, yeah. Fuck's sake. Found out my now ex-partner of 7 years was cheating with the girl from the local shop. She used to make him lunches and leave him outside the shop for him, both starting work quite early for when he was passing. It was set up by his sister. We had a wedding booked and paid for. It was due to happen in 9 months after I found out. Apparently all his family knew and were delighted. Found out after she had the clap. They didn't last a wet week after I found out. I am now happy with 2 kids with my soulmate and best friend, and he is with an older lady and has a child that has a name that's very like mine.
Oh my God, what a story. But hold on, the family were delighted that he was seeing the woman in the shop?
Yeah.
What? That's a bit weird.
Sure, it was set up by the sister. It was set up by his sister.
They mustn't have really liked her.
No, they really did not like you, hon.
Really
but look, it all worked out in the end because you're with your soulmate now and your 2 kids, and you wouldn't have had them if that hadn't happened.
Yeah. X review. 30 out of 10 would not recommend to a friend.
Oh.
Bonded with his crazy ex recently. Went for drinks, but she's fab. Right?
Yes, I know what you mean.
She bonded with his crazy ex recently. Yeah. We went for drinks and she's fab. He's a diagnosed narcissist and was my first boyfriend at 23. I'm traumatized now. Don't do it. Stay single, Queens. XO. Single with commitment issues now. Yay.
Diagnosed narcissist. That's interesting.
That is interesting because do narcissists go to get diagnosed?
Yeah, they do, because it is narcissism is a mental.
No, I know that.
Yeah,
but
there's I see people on TikTok and they're diagnosed narcissism, and what they do is they talk them that people will ask them questions and they'll talk through how they approach those situations as a narcissist, and how they don't really care about anybody else's feelings. Yeah. They hold no remorse or anything like that. So it's very interesting that he was diagnosed.
Yeah,
because I've never heard of anybody being diagnosed with narcissism apart from TikTok.
But then again, if you were diagnosed, would you go?
Oh, you'd use it as an excuse to be a fucking prick.
But would you tell people though?
Yeah, because that's not very glamorous.
No, you know what I mean? And
it's not enticing.
No,
like,
it's not.
enticing.
And it's not
Fucking
enticing.
hell!
What's wrong with you today?
Fucking hell!
Right. 2 out of 2 relationship, recently engaged with... Oh, shit.
Recently?
Oh, this is one that didn't make sense, right?
Recently.
There's not
a twat between those eyes.
There's something wrong with us, like... Really is. So I got this one in, right? Didn't make much sense, but then something like 2 out of 2 relationship, right?
2 out of 2.
Right. 2 out of 2. So, right, none of this message makes sense, right? 2 out of 2 relationship, recently engaged with a wonderful house. We bought an amazing little girl. I don't know what.
You bought an amazing little girl.
I don't know what to make out of this review. Like, is it good or is it bad? Like, 2 out of 2.
Excuse me, what do you mean you bought a little baby girl?
Like, isn't that illegal?
Look. 2 of 2. So that is a continuation from one. You spazzo. Right, you need to find
let's go back to the bought a little girl thing.
Yeah. So that's obviously
you can't buy little girls.
You can't buy little girls.
If you can, where do I sign up?
Well, yeah, that's obviously part 2.
Here we are. I have the first part, right?
Right, okay, right. Well, let's go.
Well, I'd give my ex 1 star. He was only out of prison.
Oh.
That was the first red flag. When I met him...
Oh, girl.
Well, I was locked up for one night, so maybe not a red flag. I
was
a red
locked
flag
up for a few hours, not a night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you were?
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't go
They
there.
brought me in chipper and everything, though.
Did they? I didn't get chipped. They took my shoelaces
I was
off
fucking
me.
bawling. I was in there over, they felt very sorry for me.
Yeah.
It was very traumatizing.
Oh, God. No, they took my shoelaces off me.
No, they went and bought me a chicken burger and chips and all.
See, this is what happened when you have pretty privilege. I was fucking ugly. They threw me in the cell and they said, we're going to take her shoelaces off her. And I was like, why? They were like, in case you hang yourself.
No, but mine was an interview, so I had to go in and then they arrested me at the door, but we all knew what was happening and then they had to detain me before the interview and stuff. So they're like, obviously this is going to take a while. Do you want a chipper? We're all getting lunch. I was like, yeah, I'd love a chipper. So I was sitting there
Bastards, I didn't even get a glass of water.
Crying into a chicken burger in the cell.
I didn't even get a glass of water.
I was.
And there was
traumatized. I was 19.
There was no fucking mattress or nothing on the place that I had to sleep on a fucking like concrete
I was
thing.
going around age because obviously there was loads of like etched names into the wall and stuff. I was like, oh, I know him. I know him.
No, I'm disgusted that you were treated better than I was. Anyway, here's the first part, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, he was only out of prison.
Yeah.
I did give him the benefit of the doubt. Turned out I was absolutely blindsided with love because he was a drug dealer.
Oh.
You were blindsided with love because he was a drug dealer.
What was he blindsiding you?
She must have got free drugs or something.
Must have.
Yeah. Oh, I would have loved him as well. My friend showed me the Love Hate and said I'd end up like Siobhan from Love Hate. I'm now in a very healthy relationship. Healthy relationship. Yeah. Recently engaged, wonderful house and bought an amazing little girl.
Okay, that makes more sense. But the bought
I'm still confused though. Absolutely blindsided with love because he was a drug dealer.
Obviously, he had the gift of the gab or something.
Yeah, little charmer.
Yeah, drug dealers are charmer.
I hope you're treating your little girl okay and didn't buy her as a slave or anything. I just picture this little girl cleaning her house like.
I highly suspected my boyfriend was cheating. The girl said nothing happened, so I became the bestest friend she ever had quickly. She then said I was so lovely to her, so told me the truth. He got dumped and so did she. The end. She infiltrated. She did what she gotta do.
Yeah, well done, girlie.
She manipulated the fuck out of 2 of them. Power to you, bitch. That's one time I love a bit of manipulation to get what you want. Like, so used in the right context, not toxically.
Yeah. I'm not smart enough for manipulation.
Yeah.
I'm really not. I don't think so.
Yeah, but you're manipulating me right now by saying that. That's manipulation.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't even know I'm a manipulator. I'm manipulating myself. That's how good I am. Wow.
Fucking master manipulator there.
Yeah.
Jesus, maybe we should get you a narcissist diagnosis.
Maybe. Oh, that would be actually so interesting, you know, to get like a psychologist to come in and diagnose us like with something, or to put us through some sort of test.
That would be great.
Wouldn't it?
I'd love to go to get that done anyway, because I think I have OCD.
Yeah.
And it's in recent months it's getting bad because I've been really anxious and suffer from anxiety.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, look, well, we do need a psychologist to come in.
If anybody wants to come in and diagnose me.
Yeah, that would be great.
OCD. But I was always told my whole life that I had OCD anyway. Yeah. But it seems to be getting more apparent.
Would you do a lie detector test for the Patreon?
No.
Okay, let's move on.
Would you? Me asking the question? No, because you'd ask questions. Like we're very open and honest on this, but there's also a lot of things that I don't.
Give me an example of a question you would ask.
I don't know. That's what I mean. I'd have to think about it, but it'd be something that'd get you really fucking taken. Like,
okay, let's not do that. Yeah. Then. I'm thinking of all the bad things that
I know. I'm
like,
the same.
I'm like, have I done bad things? I'm like, what am I thinking? Have I killed someone accidentally? And what if she asked me, have I killed someone? Do you know what I mean? And like did I forget I buried the body? Do you know what I mean? And you're like, where's the body buried? And I'm like, I don't know. You're lying. I'm like, that would happen to me.
I'd wonder, does anxiety though, because you know the way like it's done off your like heart rate and stuff, like I wonder, can anxiety obscure it? Because obviously you're going to panic. Like.
I think I would answer as if I was guilty anyway.
Yeah, no, but I'd be the same. Like, you know the way you see the guards? I'd even be in passenger seat of a car and I'd see a guard and I'd instantly freeze up. I'm like, fuck, now they know I'm drug dealer, I have dead body in the car. Or even when you're going to airport security.
You're afraid you have drugs in your bag.
Even though you don't have any drugs. Like, it's so true. I got this last one in and it came in on Instagram. Please keep, if you have a really long story, send it in on Instagram to either my page, Zena's, or the Unhinged, because I know you can only fit a certain amount into the NGL
we're not going to say. We're not going to say.
And we'll keep you anonymous. You don't have to worry. Please keep this anonymity.
Thank you for an anonymity award.
Please keep this anonymous. It's too long to type in the NGL link. I tried and failed numerous times. So I was seeing a girl for 5 years and we were weeks away from tying the knot. We were living together and as far as I was aware, everything was perfect. Little did I know it was far from it. I was approached by a co-worker of hers on the street one afternoon. He informed me that she was playing away. It was happening for a while and he saw her out with another guy. He knew we were getting married but didn't know how to break the news to me, but bumping into me, he just said he had to tell me. So I, devastated hearing the news, walked home to the apartment where we both lived and waited for her to arrive home. I'm sitting there not knowing what way is up and down and questioning why the fuck me. Well, when she arrives home, I don't even get a chance to open my mouth. She storms in the door and tells me to grab my shit and get the fuck out of there. She married that guy and is now divorced. Life's a bitch.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why did she come in and kick her out?
Because I'd say
she maybe found out from the co-worker that she already knew. And couldn't...
she couldn't deal with the consequences
bastard,
of her own
and now
action.
She's divorced.
Delighted for her.
Delighted. Fuck her.
Delighted, karma's bitch.
Congratulations.
I
love when people exit themselves out of your life and the shit just takes itself out the door.
Karma always gets you. Like, I don't care. I live my life by this. Like, if I will never put or do anything negative towards somebody, because I was a bitch when I was younger and I got my karma for all the shit things that I done in my life, and I got my karma, and I've learned over the years, like, the more kind of placid and neutral I am to things, the more like drama and shit will stay away from me. So I will avoid conflict and confrontation for that reason.
I am definitely one for karma. Yeah. And I am a big believer in it, because like, I have obviously done bad things in my life, as most people do, but I feel like something bad has always happened to me in return.
Yeah, it is.
But bad things happen in general anyway, but course. You can connect it, be like, because even like with me ma, I know I keep referring back to me ma and all, like even with me ma getting cancer, sometimes I'd be sitting there going, is that my fault?
No.
Like, is that the universe trying to teach me a lesson?
Not for something like that.
No, but you know what I mean though? Like, but I am a big fucking believer in karma. Like,
I am as well.
You know,
just be nice, people. Have a nice life. Live a nice life and you'll continuously have one. Yeah. Just be good.
I'm sad now.
I'm sorry, baby.
Oh God, I feel like I'm going to cry. Anyway, moving on. I'm okay.
Okay.
1 star. My ex beat me to a pulp, but love bombed me. I got a new necklace out of it though. Fucking mint.
A new necklace.
Imagine
taking a battering just for the sake of a necklace, like.
Yeah.
That was a trooper.
Oh God, must have been a nice necklace because 1 star. I got a necklace for Jade for her birthday and she didn't like it, so I have to return it.
Why didn't she like it?
Because there was a heart on it. I kind of had a feeling she wouldn't like it, but I got
too girly.
It was too girly. But I was looking for hours for a necklace and everything was too fucking girly.
Yeah, well,
right?
You need to be looking in the men's section then.
No, I was looking in the men's section, but then they weren't like meaningful enough.
I get you.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I got her this necklace and like the man in the shop, it was up in Dublin, he was a real charmer. Yeah. Like charmed the fucking like hands off me. Like, and so I just kind of got this necklace. Yeah. It's a lovely necklace. But it's just a little heart that's on the end of it. Yeah. That she didn't like. But I knew when she opened up the box, she was just like, oh, thank you. And I was like, you don't like it? And she was like, no, I do. And I was like, it's fine, babe, because I kept the receipt because I knew, kind of knew in my gut that she wouldn't, that she wouldn't like it. And she was just like, oh, it's just a heart. So I keep meaning to have to go. Anyway, I don't know how I got there, but he got a fucking nice necklace out of it.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Well, that's all I have anyway. Have you anything else interested in?
No. Oh, last one. 1 star for my ex. Sex was good, but had better. Doesn't make up for the drug, alcohol and gambling addiction.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
Good sex can hide a multiple of sins, but I think those sins are a little bit too big for sex.
Yeah.
And especially if you've had better as well.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we've come to the end of the episode.
We have.
Yeah. Because I'm going to end this episode now and I'm going to go crying to my pillow because my mammy's dead and I'm a bad person. Anyway.
It's okay. I'll cuddle Zena. Don't worry. She'll be fine.
I don't know why I did that.
It's okay.
I don't know. Anyway.
Now I don't feel comfortable giving you a cuddle.
Sorry, I don't feel comfortable taking one either. Good. Like the last episode, I need you to leave.
Yeah, please go.
I need you to leave my house right now. Anyway.
Oh, actually, before we go, we have got nominated for 3 nominations in the Irish Podcast Awards. Woo! We got nominated. The podcast got nominated for Best Rising Star.
Best Rising Star.
And Best Sex and Relationship Podcast. Mm-hmm. And Zena got...
Did you nominate
I
me?
didn't.
No. I didn't even know it was a category.
I didn't either. I just clicked like podcast and Best Newcomer.
I think I do know who nominated me. But anyway, I got nominated
for Best Producer.
For Best Producer.
We wouldn't have the pod without you and all the hours that you put into it. So
no, we wouldn't have the pod without me or Jade.
We are going to put it in our link tree, the link to vote. I'll get you to do that later on. So if you could go on there, please
vote for us.
The vote closes in 2 days.
So it said it did, but I don't know this fucking. We'll say it anyway, right?
We'll say it anyway just to cover our arses.
Yeah, so we'll leave the link in our link tree. Please go in and vote for us. We're up against major influencers, so we probably don't have a hope or a chance.
Yeah,
but we're just delighted to be nominated.
Yeah,
delighted to be nominated.
The fact that we're up there with huge names as well, exactly, is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. It's
so
cool.
Yeah, we will leave it on that note, and we will talk to you in the next cartoon. Bye.